Welcome, wrestling fans and WWE Universe, to Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play here for WWE Monday Night Raw. Hope you guys are ready for tonight's action here in WWE after what we seen this past weekend at WWE Backlash in Tampa, Florida. Tonight, Monday Night Raw will be in Knoxville, Tennessee, as we see the aftermath of WWE Backlash here tonight, and you'll get to check out all the live play-by-play and reaction right here on one of the most electrifying sports entertainment channels on YouTube today. It's Tim Reynolds Show. Now let's go and let's get ready for this live play-by-play for WWE Raw. What's going on, everybody? We got a few more minutes before we kick off the show. What's up, Casey Fox? First person in the chat here today. What's up, Casey? How we doing? All right, let's get ready to go. Make sure everything's working good here, guys. Everything up and running properly before we get ready. All right. Yep. Make sure we're running good here. So thank you, everybody. All right, let's get things started here, guys, as we get to our preview here of WWE Monday Night Raw. And we're going to do things a little different here. So trying to do my live streams for wrestling with the mobile live streams, sort of getting more people's eyes and more subscribers here on the channel. So guys, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. It does mean a lot as we continue to try to grow here on Tim Reynolds Show. I'm getting ready to eat some supper and listen to Tim Reynolds Show for Monday Night Raw. Thank you, Casey. Appreciate you. All right, guys. So here we go. A little countdown show. We'll get here to the preview. As you can see right here, guys, I'll lean in a little bit closer here. All right, guys. So on our Monday Night Raw preview show here on Tim Reynolds Show, we see the OTC Roman Reigns will be in the same ring as Jacob Fatu here tonight after what took place over the weekend at WWE Backlash, where the OTC was able to come out with the victory to retain his World Heavyweight Championship, but Jacob Fatu left the ring in the arena after taking out Roman Reigns after that match was over. So we'll see here. Will Jacob Fatu acknowledge the OTC Roman Reigns as his tribal chief? We will find out here tonight on WWE Monday Night Raw. We also see what else is coming. Guys, we've got a huge six-man tag match, as you can see right here, guys, between the Street Profits and say his name, and he appears. It's Joe Henry, as they'll be taking on the Vision, Logan Paul, and Austin Theory, the World Tag Team Champions. And fresh off a huge victory at WWE Backlash, it will be Braun Breaker in this six-man tag match here on WWE Monday Night Raw. And it's going to be very interesting to see if the Street Profits will be able to put themselves in contention for those World Tag Team titles if they can get a victory here in this six-man tag match. Joe Henry is kind of the wild card in this matchup, but look out for Braun Breaker, who's coming in with all the momentum right now here on Monday Night Raw. And guys, also, what else is tonight? Oh, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. The Obafemi Open Challenge continues tonight on WWE Monday Night Raw, and I'm excited to see who's going to answer the Open Challenge here tonight. And guys, after what took place last week, Akira Tozawa looked like he was gonna be the man to step up to the ruler. No way. Actually, it was Otis of Alpha Academy that really took it to Oba, but once again, the ruler proves why he is one of the new top dogs here on Monday Night Raw, as he was able to get the victory in last week's Oba Open Challenge. So we'll see what happens here tonight in this week's Monday Night Raw Obafemi Open Challenge. And guys, also tonight, we will see the WWE Women's Champions, Paige and Brie Bella, as it looks like they will respond to the Judgment Day's challenge here tonight on WWE Monday Night Raw. So guys, for me, this is going to be very, very interesting to see what happens as we're seeing who else is joining us here in the chat. What's up, Dylan? How we doing, man? Cam Dillon's in the house tonight for Monday Night Raw. Thank you, Dylan. Tommy's in the building. What's up, Tim? Tommy, how we doing? Guys, welcome to the channel. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. All right, guys, so that's a little preview for you of what you could expect here tonight, and I'm sure we will be seeing a lot more as we get ready to start the show. I appreciate you guys hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. All right. All right, so just moments away from getting kicked off here, guys. So we will see Brie Bella and Paige answer the challenge of the Judgment Day. And yeah, guys, that's about it here for our preview. Nothing else really advertised yet as we get ready. Forever. Together. Uh-oh! And here we go to Backlash this past Saturday. The WWE brings premium live events to Tampa, and it was a sold-out crowd there in Benchmark International Arena, where we see Io Sky get the victory over Asuka. And what an embrace after that matchup as these former friends show each other respect and become friends once again. And the greatest of all time, the never seen 17, John Cena announces the new John Cena Classic that will also bring a new championship belt to WWE. But guys, we got things kicked off with Seth freaking Rollins taking on the badass Braun Breaker, and Rollins took it to the Young Buck, but it was Braun Breaker that would cut Rollins in half and get the victory at WWE Backlash.
Running this.
Uh-oh, and we would also see Trick Williams defend the WWE United States Championship against Sami Zayn, and Trick would hit the trick shot and whoop that Trick as Little Yachty throws cash up in the air, and Trick Williams gets the victory to retain his title. And then in the matchup that was the highlight of the night, Danhausen and Little Mini Housens would take on the team of The Miz and also Kit Wilson, who made his premium live event debut in this matchup. And what an hilarious match where Danhausen would get the win for his team over The Miz and Kit Wilson. And not only that, guys, we would see in the main event of WWE Backlash, it would be for the World Heavyweight Championship as Jacob Fatu, the Samoan Werewolf, took on Roman Reigns, and he took the champ to the limit, but the Tribal Chief was able to kick out after the best that Jacob Fatu could lay down. It was the Superman punch and the spear that would take down Jacob Fatu. As soon as Fatu would try to fight back, we see Roman would pull down the top ring cover, exposing the steel and hitting another devastating spear to get the 1-2-3 victory over Jacob Fatu. But after the match, the Samoan Werewolf would attack Roman Reigns, and the champ was destroyed after this match, including some WWE officials who also caught the wrath of Jacob Fatu after that match at Backlash. And ladies and gentlemen, what's up, man? We got Cole Dex. What's up, man? Martin in the house. What's up? Keaton, what's up, man? Hulk Highlights, what's up, man? Hulkamania hanging and bringing in the gym because the big arms means big paychecks, brother. Let's go, man. What you got to do, Tim Reynolds, right? When Tim Reynolds runs wild on you. Hey, thank you, Hulk Highlights. What's up, Keith? And shout out to our boy Ghost here with the $5 super chat. Guess after popping my top, I found some more under my mattress. Thank you there, brother. Appreciate you, Ghost. And guys, we're here live in Knoxville, Tennessee. And there's the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Brie Bella and Paige, in the arena here tonight. And oh, there's the ruler, Femi, arriving to the arena here in Knoxville, Tennessee. And oh, Io Sky, the fan favorite, will be in action tonight, and she goes one-on-one with Sol Ruka. Are you kidding me? That's already going to be the matchup of the night. But we'll also see the Street Profits arriving to the arena with Joe Henry as they get ready for a six-man tag match against the Vision here tonight. And guys, we'll also see an acknowledgement ceremony where the World Heavyweight Champion Roman Reigns will see if the Samoan Werewolf will acknowledge him as his tribal chief. Uh-oh. And we've got a vehicle pulling up to the arena, and it looks like Roman Reigns has arrived here in Knoxville, Tennessee, as the OTC walks out of the SUV and walks. Uh-oh.
Roman, I know you want Jacob here tonight, okay, but I'm not feeling it. Backlash was too much. He put his hands on the referees, he attacked my agents, he tossed me out of the ring, and he went way too far with you. So he don't deserve to be here tonight, and I'm not sure he deserves to be here at all anymore. Let's think about this. First of all, where's my title? Why is it not in my hands right now? Can somebody get the man his title? Thank you, Lord Mike. He doesn't deserve to be here tonight. You're gonna fire Jake. We talked about this. Can't do it tonight. What do you mean I can't do it tonight? He hadn't acknowledged me yet. As a matter of fact, who brought Jacob in here? Who cleared him? You did. Then I'll be the one that takes him out.
Whoa! And big words there from the World Heavyweight Champion after General Manager Adam Pearce says Fatu doesn't deserve to be here tonight. And we see the OTC gets into his locker room and welcome everybody to WWE Monday Night Raw. And ladies and gentlemen, kicking us off here for this WWE Raw episode in Knoxville, Tennessee, he is the leader of the Vision, accompanied by the WWE Hall of Famer Paul Heyman and the World Tag Team Champions Logan Paul. And Austin Theory, he is the badass Broad Breaker!
Please welcome WWE Hall of Famer, the Oracle, Heyman, Broad Breaker,
Thank you, Dylan.
World Tag Team Champion, Austin Theory, and Logan Paul, the Vision!
We kick off Monday Night Raw tonight with the Vision, but it was interesting moments ago, Corey. Roman Reigns calling off General Manager Adam Pearce, saying he wants to handle the situation with his cousin Jacob Fatu. From the look and
Yeah, guys, that was definitely something that caught me by surprise here as General Manager Adam Pearce approached Roman Reigns about possibly firing Jacob Fatu after his actions at WWE Backlash. But now we kick off Monday Night Raw hearing from Paul Heyman and the Vision.
ladies and gentlemen,
Gentlemen,
my name
is Paul Heyman.
Tradition would have it, we're supposed to open the show on a high note. Let's do it for the world, shall we? Live from the inbred capital of Eastern Tennessee, welcome to Monday Night Raw!
Man, Paul really knows how to get under the skin of the WWE Universe, huh? Or should say Heyman.
A very unappreciative audience. However, what we do appreciate inside this ring is pure talent. Talent that was demonstrated Saturday at Backlash by Braun Breaker.
Thanks, baby.
Which leads to a question. It's rhetorical. I'll ask it anyway. Who's not ready now? And the answer to that question is Seth freaking Rollins.
Throwing shots already, Paul Heyman at Seth Rollins.
Saturday night at Backlash, Seth freaking Rollins was not ready for the physical onslaught of Braun Breaker. A year ago, Seth freaking Rollins was not ready for the wisdom of the wise man. And now we all know that Seth freaking Rollins is never going to be ready to have a vision of victory over any of us.
Oh, boy. Okay, Paul.
So let's expunge from the history of the vision the fact that Seth Rollins was ever amongst us. There is not going to be a reason ever again for us to mention the name Seth freaking Rollins.
Wow. Okay.
Well, let's talk about the tag team champions, Logan Paul and Austin Theory.
We got Ghost in the house and Dylan in the house.
Mr. Theory, please, to the entire world, air your many grievances.
So now we got our brother Braun back. So that means we got a 6-man tonight. But that brings me to the Street Profits. They seem to always keep putting their nose in our business. But I get it, Logan. I know Paul. I know Braun. They want the tag team championships. Actually, I misspoke. They need the tag team championships. And that's because Bianca can't pay the bills anymore.
Oh!
And then what about this Joe Hendry nerd?
Oh, boy. Oh, and you knew it was only a matter of time before they'd be interrupted by the Street Profits. And it's Darnell Dawkins and Montez Ford, the Street Profits. Can
Clear. Since turning up on Monday Night Raw a few weeks ago, that they have their eyes set on tag team gold. A little time away may have been exactly what the Street Profits needed. Both men have gotten themselves back into tip-top.
Ooh, love the red outfits. The Street Profits are officially back, baby. This tag team division on Monday Night Raw is about to get lit. Come on. Boba, what's up, man? Hey, Tim, are you ready for the NFL football yet? Absolutely, Boba. We got some big NFL content coming out on the channel, too, to prepare for the upcoming season. Let's go.
First of all, Rocky Tom.
Woo!
Guys, I gotta admit, Theory's got a point. I am here because my wife can no longer take care of the bills. But since she's busy with the baby, somebody had to come to Monday Night Raw and whoop y'all's asses all over Nashville, Tennessee.
Yeah! Tell him, Montez Ford. Tell him.
Hey, you know what's so funny? You always think it's about you. It ain't about you. When we came back to Monday Night Raw, we had one goal in mind, partner. And that's the WWE Tag Team Championships. Because the motto ain't changed, Logan Paul. The Street Profits are always up. And
We want the smoke.
You heard?
You heard him.
I stutter.
Well, damn. Hey, look, I'm gonna say something nice. Everybody knows the Street Profits are a legendary tag team. But y'all about to find out that they are old news. Montez, the only notable thing you've done in the last 6 months is organize a baby shower. What's in the cup, Montez? Your balls?
Oh!
Brother, your girl's better than you, and you want to smoke? Then we can bring the smoke, because I'm tired of this back and forth. The Vision is ready anytime, anywhere. Brock Breaker, this man was born ready. Austin Theory, this man was born ready. And guess who was ready before they were even born? Me! Logan! Paul!
Paul,
Can we
fire Logan Paul.
not again?
Paul, Paul, can we fire Logan Paul?
Everybody!
Paul, can we fire Logan Paul?
For this,
Paul, Paul,
we
can we fire Logan Paul? Paul,
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 we admire.
fire Logan Paul. Paul, can we fire Logan Paul? Paul. Paul. And that's how we go to commercial break. Oh my gosh, guys. Joe Hendry has got the whole crowd singing. Paul. Paul. Can we fire Logan Paul? Paul. Paul. Can we fire Logan Paul? That song's going viral right now, man. Oh, you gotta love this guy, Joe Henry, man. I knew when I seen this guy at WrestleMania last year against Randy Orton as the TNA champion, guys, I knew this guy was a future WWE superstar, man, without a doubt. Guys, big thank you to Ghost there for the nice prayer for our boy Mr. Fulton, who's not doing too well or feeling too well, so hope he feels better. Our boy Dylan Albright in the chat, smoking and drinking and cooking and hanging out with this man. Let's go, let's go. Appreciate you there, Dylan. JR Weezy, how we doing, man? Yeah, TKO's been making a lot of WWE fans upset over a while. Our boy Keith in the chat says, I believe in Joe Hendry. Way to go, Keith. Welcome to the chat, man. Don't like Fireball. We know where the pants now. Hey, listen. Ghost, me and Fireball have not had a good relationship. Okay, it's been a little rocky, and unfortunately, we decided to go our separate ways. Okay, it works better for both of us, all right? My stomach cannot take Fireball, okay? I cannot drink that shit to save my life. No freaking way, man. Between that and Goldschlager, and man, even Jaeger, I can't even drink Jaeger much anymore, man. My stomach just doesn't like it, dude. I like the buzz. Don't get me wrong, it's all got a good buzz, man. But when you're throwing up the way I have before, yikes, man. Ghost, what's up, man, with another $2 super chat. Says cheers to Dylan and Robert and maybe Timo. Hey, appreciate you, dog. Cheers to you too, my brother. All right, guys, don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel as we get ready to get back to the action here. We've got our first matchup here of the night coming up. As a matter of fact, let's get a poll going here. Pick your winner for this first, for the 6-man tag match. On WWE Monday Night Raw. All right, guys, and we are back to the action here.
Like, to Austin Theory. The Profits want to earn a
With a big spinning splash and an enziguri in the corner by Dawkins. The cover here on Theory, but a kick out at 2.
reigning tag team champions in the six-man competition could certainly do a lot for the Street Profits case of deserving.
Oh, and now Theory with a nice stomp to the toe of Dawkins in a left hand, and now the tag made to Logan Paul. Paul is now the legal man with a couple of big jabs to the gut, and the combination blows their left and right to the gut of Darnell Dawkins. And now Dawkins catches a knee to the gut now. Paul in control here. The Maverick throws Dawkins into the corner here. Oh, and gets out of the way as the splash misses. Logan Paul goes chin first into the top turnbuckle. And now the tag made forward is now legal for the Street Profits. And look at that drop kick by Montez Ford, dropping the Maverick Logan Paul. But wait a minute, Breaker comes in the ring, and all the clothesline building momentum by the badass Braun Breaker. And this man is looking like he's ready to destroy the Street Profits and Joe Henry here tonight.
Entirely. Braun Breaker, interesting enough, first match on Monday Night Raw since the early January when he battled CM Punk for the world title. He was out with an injury.
And now we see here Breaker, the legal man. He must have made the tag on Logan Paul. And now we see here Breaker with a huge suplex there. And now the cover here. Ford. Uh-oh, no. Breaker actually picks up Ford off the mat. And he's not done with him yet. Paul Heyman there right ringside.
Entirely. Braun Breaker is finally growing into who we all thought he was going to start several months ago.
Yeah.
Tag made it. Here comes Logan Paul. The vision.
Now, Mrs. Reynolds says hi, everybody.
Recently.
So now here the tag made Logan Paul legal, but man, Breaker picks up Montez Ford and an uppercut there from Logan Paul. The cover and a kick out at 2. Man, Braun Breaker picked up Montez Ford over his head and threw him into the uppercut by Logan Paul. And now the Maverick adding insult to injury after that beautiful uppercut there, as he's got the knee to the back of the throat of Montez Ford in the corner. And now Ford trying to fight out of it here. Oh, and a big clothesline there from Paul.
Into the mix and it's seamless.
The cover by Logan and the kick out at 2 by Ford. And right back into a headlock here is Logan Paul as he tries to keep the pressure on here.
The Street Profits involved in there.
And the crowd getting behind Montez Ford here of the Street Profits as Ford tries to battle back here. Oh, and Paul with the uppercut. Oh, and takes out Dawkins there. Cheap shot from the Maverick. And now in the corner, Logan Paul. Oh, the splash almost missed again. But in goes Joe Henry, the legal man with the clothesline on Logan Paul. Another clothesline drops Paul here. And now off the ropes. Going for another clothesline, but ducking. And oh my goodness. Joe Henry caught him in the fall-away slam, connects and the kick up, and here we go. It's the spin around there by Joe Henry. He catches Austin Theory, but wait a minute, Logan Paul with the double team, and Theory hammering down left hands on Joe Henry. And now Logan Paul going after Joe Henry here with right hands. The double team playing dividends now as Joe Henry tries to battle back in this matchup. The tag made. Here comes Braun Breaker. He's now the legal man for his team. And Henry, catches a big shot to the gut there by Braun Breaker. And now Breaker, the German suplex connects to Joe Henry. And the power on full display right now by Braun. And we head to commercial break here, guys. Thank you for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show for this live play-by-play here for WWE Monday Night Raw. Please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. All right, guys, don't forget also, man, if you have any shout-outs or wrestling questions or anything you guys would like to ask, you can hit me up just like our boy Ghost Honor did here with the Super Chats. You guys can also sign up for channel memberships if you're interested. Those are now live on my YouTube channel as well for Tim Reynolds Show. And don't forget, guys, if you'd like to donate, you can also click the link on the top of my YouTube page to help out. Any sort of donation does help out, but anything you guys can do to help support the channel, whether that's just watching, liking, or subscribing, subscribing makes a big difference here on Tim Reynolds Show. So thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. God bless you guys. Hope everybody had a great Mother's Day yesterday, and happy Monday. Hope you guys have a great start to your week. And hey, thanks for hanging out with us here on Tim Reynolds Show. We're here on a commercial break. Our first matchup here. Don't forget to get your votes in on the poll here, guys, as we've got a 6-man tag match here on WWE Monday Night Raw, where we see the World Tag Team Champions Logan Paul and Austin Theory of the Vision and Braun Breaker, the leader of the Vision, taking on the Street Profits and Joe Hendry. So make sure you guys get your votes in on who you're picking to win this first matchup here on WWE Raw. And don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to one of the most electrifying sports entertainment channels on YouTube today. It's Tim Reynolds Show. Now let's go. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Cheers to y'all, man. Hope you're enjoying a nice beverage, hanging out with us. We got about another minute to go here, guys, before we get back to the action. So what's up, Max? Still can't believe Rikishi pooped his damn pants. Hey, Max, I don't think anybody could. If that would have happened, and you got that Rikishi stinky face, you pretty screwed. Yep, pretty screwed. What's up?
Hi.
Hi. What's up, Mrs. Reynolds?
Me-
Are you just hanging out?
Yeah, I had a question.
What's your question?
I missed what the big news was.
Okay, yeah, cool. I'm glad you asked that. So John Cena at WWE Backlash in Tampa announced the John Cena Classic. So it's going to be sort of this like wrestling tournament, but it's not just going to be determined by a winner and loser of a match. It's actually going to be like voted by, you know, the fans on who's going to be this new champion, and they're actually going to make a belt too for the John Cena Classic. So it'll be a new championship belt for wrestling as well.
Is it going to be a new show or a new match?
Probably. Like it'll be similar to what they call now like the King of the Ring, where it's like when you win the King of the Ring, you get like this crown and then like sort of a belt or a title, if you will, because you won the tournament. So this will be sort of like a similar thing, just called the John Cena Classic. Damn, mama in the house says goes. Whoop, whoop. I guess you better come say hi. You gonna come say hi?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi.
Thank you, baby.
You're welcome.
Just gonna say, bucks ain't much. Hell, that's a damn Pepsi or a Coke with an extra Coke car koozie change. Hell yeah, Ghost. Appreciate you, man. Max in the house with the buffet food. As we get ready back to the action here. What's up, Will Green? How we doing, man? How best friend Tim? Thank you for hanging out in the chat with us, man. Mwah.
Love you.
Love you too. All right, guys, we're back up in this matchup here as Joe Hendry is able to get to his corner and makes the tag to Montez Ford. Up to the top rope and a crossbody to Theory, who made the tag, and a big right hand drops Breaker. But Theory catches Ford, but Ford lands on his feet, ducking under the clothesline, and Ford off the ropes. The clothesline of his own takes down Theory. And now Ford fired up. Oh, and there goes Braun Breaker up on the ring apron as he catches a double right hand from the Street Profits. And oh, Ford over the top rope takes out Breaker. And onto the outside, but here comes Theory. Theory misses the enziguri to Theory's face. Does not. Montez Ford now up to the top rope. Oh, and Theory rolls out of the way. Ford goes back and catches a boot from Austin. And Austin Theory the right through, and he got caught. Slammed by Ford. The cover and a kick out at 2. And Montez Ford putting on a display of athleticism here. But Theory went for a move of his own, and he got caught midair with that slam there from Ford. And now fighting back, Theory the super kick, and Dawkins makes the tag. And a big enziguri connects to Theory. And now Dawkins picking up Theory on his shoulders. And Darnell looking for Ford to put this matchup away. Theory trying to fight back here. And Logan Paul knocks Ford off the top rope. And Dawkins with a big right hand knocks down the Maverick. But Dawkins, you better look out as we see, oh no! Joe Hendry goes shoulder first into the steel steps and a big left hand by Theory. And there goes Dawkins thrown onto the outside. Now Theory, whoa, wait a minute.
Braun Breaker is calling shots from the outside. That is brilliant. Yeah, Breaker going to call for that run around.
And now, you see Theory distracting the referee as Braun Breaker builds momentum. And Rollins is here! Seth Rollins with the clothesline on Breaker! Oh my goodness! The roll up by Will he take the hand of Rollins? It looks like he does. And Rollins looks like he's in the good graces. And oh no! And Breaker just took on Dawkins with that spear. And now Rollins connects with the super kick.
The Vision said they're done with Seth Rollins, but Rollins apparently disagrees.
Oh, now Montez Ford back inside the ring after what he's seen happen to his teammate.
Well, the Vision regroups and out. Montez Ford's upset.
Uh-oh, and now Montez Ford and Rollins shoving back and forth here in the middle of the ring as Ford is not happy with Rollins' involvement costing the spear to his teammate.
Because this is going to be an HR nightmare, and I want to make sure the paperwork is correct. You're telling me we have Bruto y Julio. Sí. ¿Hablas inglés?
Un poquito.
Español?
Un poquito.
What are we doing?
We hope you've had a good day. We just were wondering what you have planned for the hottest rising star in the history of WWE,
What are we talking about?
the Dominic Mysterio. You know he's way overdue for a title opportunity.
Liv.
Yeah.
I was right in the middle of something with Pierce here, so if you don't mind.
You know, we understand you're a few nuggets short of a 10-piece. And if you want to have any sense left, you get out of our face while we're talking to Adam, please. Thank you so much. Bye.
This is serious lucha business here that we're discussing, not whatever you're talking about.
What's serious?
You're not even a real luchador.
What'd you say?
Okay.
You know what? Liv, you're right. Dom is in need of a title opportunity.
Yes. Yes.
And I noticed he's wearing a title.
Huh?
That's the AAA Mega Championship. Well, today's the opportunity for you to defend that against OG Original Grande Americano.
Oh, no way! There you go, Adam Pierce!
Adam Pierce. Do you have a minute to talk with us?
Yeah, of course. What's going on?
We're looking for an opportunity outside of SmackDown.
You want opportunity. They want opportunity because Monday's the day for the opportunity.
Yeah.
Let's have a conversation about it. Welcome. My office.
Oh, guys, so Angel Garza and Roberto are now here on Monday Night Raw looking for an opportunity. But, guys, El Grande Americano with Bruto and El something guy, they're back there talking to Adam Pierce, and the general manager is then interrupted by Dominic Mysterio and Liv Morgan, and now it looks like Dominic Mysterio will have to defend his AAA Mega Championship against the original El Grande Americano. But ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, it's our next match scheduled for 1 fall. And introducing first, he is the WWE Men's Intercontinental Champion, Penta! As we get ready for our next matchup coming up next here on WWE Monday Night Raw.
It's a Netflix sound.
Woo! All right, guys, we're on a commercial break here. All right, guys. Way to go getting in on that poll, everybody. Heck yeah, heck yeah. Damn, that was awesome. Sky can't even compare. Heard her voice, though. Okay. Penta, says Keith. Hell yeah, Keith. Let's go, brother. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us here. Don't forget to please hit that like button, guys, and subscribe to the channel. All right, so guys, it's getting chaotic here on Monday Night Raw after we seen the way the first match ended here to start Monday Night Raw, where we had a 6-man tag match with the Vision and the World Tag Team Champions Logan Paul and Austin Theory and Braun Breaker taking on Joe Henry and the Street Profits. Montez Ford and Darnell Dawkins really took it to the Vision, and the World Tag Team Champions were up against the ropes when it looked like Braun Breaker was about to split Darnell Dawkins in half with a huge spear. Seth freaking Rollins comes out of nowhere, and he is there to help the Street Profits and Joe Hendry as we see the bell then would ring after Darnell Dawkins gets the roll up on Austin Theory to get the 1-2-3 victory for the Street Profits and Joe Hendry in this matchup to kick off Monday Night Raw. As we see our boy Ghost comes in with another $2 super chat donation. Support the channel. But did you see Mama? Wow. go. Hey, you damn right about that, Ghost Man. Mrs. Reynolds is looking good tonight. Even with the badass Toy Story shirt, even with her hair all the way down. Heck yeah, man. She can pull off any look, dog. Appreciate you there, Ghost, with the $2 super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And guys, after Seth Rollins helped out the Street Profits and Joe Henry, we then would see Braun Breaker come back into the ring looking for a little payback as he would miss Seth Rollins and take out Darnell Dawkins with a huge spear. And of course, Montez Ford would take exception to this as he would push Seth Rollins back and forth in the ring as Rollins would push Ford right back. And it doesn't look like the Street Profits were very grateful of Seth Rollins being there to help them out. But man, does this mean that Rollins is not done with Braun Breaker and the Vision just yet? And what does this mean for the Street Profits now? They've got to be in line for a World Tag Team title shot, but we'll see if they're able to get that opportunity after this victory here to kick off Monday Night Raw. And then backstage, it's the original El Grande Americano with his brethren, if you will, Berto or what, Bruto, I don't know. Like, I'm not even gonna try to remember these guys' names. And they were interrupted by the AAA Mega Champion Dominic Mysterio and the Women's World Champion Liv Morgan. And guys, they would be asking General Manager Adam Pearce about a championship opportunity for Dominic, and that's when General Manager Adam Pearce would say, okay, after it looked like original El Grande Americano would be upset and really ticked off at Liv and Dominic interrupting his conversation with the general manager of Monday Night Raw. And this would lead to a matchup we will see later on tonight with Dominic Mysterio having to defend his AAA Mega Championship against the original El Grande Americano. And that match will come later tonight on WWE Monday Night Raw. And ladies and gentlemen, Penta, the men's WWE Intercontinental Champion, has a microphone as we get ready for our next segment here on WWE Monday Night Raw.
Last week, I heard some pendejo talking about my Intercontinental Championship.
Ooh.
Ethan Page
Ooh.
is a fighter champion. Listen, why don't you come out here and you say to my face, come on, huh?
Uh-oh, and ladies and gentlemen, you know it was only a matter of time before we would hear from All Ego, Ethan Page.
On Monday.
Oh.
Remember what happened last week, Corey? And that
Ego.
get to that. Ethan Page, now the owner of
Ego. That's right, Keith. We getting good, baby. We getting good. Like the outfit? Thank you, Keith. Appreciate you, brother. Thanks for coming in and hanging out with us here tonight. And we'll see what Ethan Page has to say to Penta. Could we have an Intercontinental Championship match here tonight on Monday Night Raw? We'll see. I don't know. And what will Rusev have to say about this?
Okay.
So here's Ethan Page.
The audacity of this man to stand in the middle of this ring and say, why don't you come say it to my face? You know, I would love to, but I'm pretty sure you sat in front of a mirror for 30 minutes and painted up your chin and then decided to hide your entire identity. Unlike me, who stands in the spotlight, no mask, no hidden identity, no. My name is All Ego Ethan Page, and I hail from the greatest country on earth, Canada. And not only that, you want to know a little bit more about me, Penta? Well, I pinned the Intercontinental Champion in the middle of this ring last week. Now, in my brain, that would make me the #1 contender for said championship. But you might be a little afraid to lose to me again.
Ooh.
Ethan, listen, pendejo.
Ooh, pendejo.
Fried,
to defend my title against you. And you know what? Let's fight right now, cabrón!
Uh-oh, and Penta's not afraid to throw down right now, but I don't think Ethan Page likes that idea.
Pump the brakes. You are a man of your word, and I'll give you that. Look at you. You are a fighting champion. You're ready to go right now. Me? I am not. I don't think you even understand what championship you hold, buddy. That's the Intercontinental Championship. That is the token of excellence in all of WWE. Every megastar in this company's history had to hold that to prove their point. And, Papi, you're looking at the next megastar. So that championship needs a spotlight it deserves, just like me. So I'm thinking May 23rd, 2 weeks from now, Saturday night's main event.
Ooh. Okay.
Tonight, obviously, you got that right? Okay.
Ethan, you see this title? You wanted this? You work hard, pendejo. First. And you know what? Penta is always ready for the war. I will face you anytime, everywhere. ¿Y sabes por qué? Porque yo soy Penta.
Uh-oh! And I knew it was only a matter of time before we would hear from Rusev!
Oh, stop this. Stop it.
It ain't me. It ain't me. I want to do this.
Paige, I'm talking to you.
Uh-oh.
You amuse me, Paige.
Uh-oh.
But you're getting an Intercontinental title before me. That doesn't sit well with me. Because last week, it was we both won this match, but it was me that bounced the head of Penta off that desk. No, I agree with everything that you're saying. I'm not done yet. Okay, finish. So you better watch what you're saying next before I need a new amusement in my life. No. I agree with everything that you just said. So much so that I already said it in Adam Pearce's office. I knocked on his door and I told him, look, I'm the new guy. I don't want to skip the line. Rusev's been here longer. He deserves it. And you know what? I actually almost convinced him until Javon kicked the door open, started screaming at the top of his lungs, saying a bunch of nonsense like, Rusev doesn't deserve it. Rusev's not good enough. Actually, this is a direct quote. He said, why would Rusev get a title match when he can't even beat me?
Ooh.
That's Javon.
Oh! And you say his name, and you knew the young OG. Evans is here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Now, Ethan,
You
know you lying with your little ugly ass.
You know you lying.
You know I didn't say anything to you. You know I didn't say anything to Adam Pearce. Excuse me. And you know for a fact I didn't say that Rusev couldn't beat me. Even if that last line is true.
Ah! And Rusev doesn't like that.
I'm just saying, but...
Oh, and Ethan Page just shoved Evans into Rusev, and now Penta hits Ethan Page with a super kick, and the clothesline knocks down Ethan Page onto the outside. Penta with the crossbody over the top rope, and there goes Rusev over the top. Uh-oh, and the young OG looking to get bouncy as he dives through the ropes and takes out Rusev. Oh, and look at that! Evans and Penta doing the Penta walk here on Monday Night Raw. What a matchup, man! Ooh, heck yeah! So Ethan Page thinks he deserves a men's Intercontinental Championship match, even though Rusev thinks that, hey, he deserves it and Ethan Page better get himself back in line, that new rookie. But the rookie, Ethan Page, has made a statement here, guys, since coming up to the Monday Night Raw roster, and now it does look like Ethan Page, all ego, has gotten himself a men's Intercontinental Championship opportunity where the WWE Intercontinental Champion Penta will have to be ready for all ego at WWE Saturday night's main event. Guys, what do you think about this possible matchup? This could be incredible and could be one of the big matches coming up on that premium live event for the WWE in just 2 weeks. As we see, Saturday night's main event is starting to stack up here already, as it looks like all ego Ethan Page will be able to challenge for the WWE Men's Intercontinental Championship against Penta. But now, what to make of what just happened with all ego involving Javon Evans? All ego involving the young OG in this beef, if you will, with Rusev. And guys, I think it's only a matter of time before we see Rusev go one-on-one with Javon Evans to sort of squash this beef, if you will. But we could also see the possibility of Rusev challenging all ego for the possibility of being the new #1 contender for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. We will see what happens, guys, as we get ready to get back to the action after these commercial breaks. All right, Ghost Honor, what's going on, man? How we doing? Dan Keith just saw you here. What's going on? Like the outfit, says Keith. Thank you there, brother. Appreciate you, man. What stripes? Maybe Mama goes post bail. Hey, if I got arrested, I think she'd post the bail for me. I mean, as long as we ain't talking like a shitload of money. Dylan says, what's up, everybody? Back in the house. Dylan, what's up, dog? How we doing? All right. Wow, Dylan, we know you hanging with the Junga, the Meta Jagunga. Oh, Junga, Jenga, Junga. Dylan says, just got finished cooking, and now it's time to smoke. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Let's go. Let's go. Casey Fox, how we doing? They should make it a 4-way Saturday night. Casey, I like that idea, man. I mean, come on. The young OG, Javon Evans, maybe hasn't exactly proved that he's worthy of a title shot, but you know you want to put him in the championship picture with the Intercontinental title, right? All ego Ethan Page definitely deserves a title shot, but over Rusev, I mean, maybe Rusev does deserve that title shot a little bit more than all ego Ethan Page. So a fatal 4-way for the Men's Intercontinental Championship with Penta having to defend that title, that should be pretty good. And guys, speaking of a one-on-one matchup, that's what we got here right now. It looks like Javon Evans is going one-on-one with Rusev here tonight.
And Rusev.
Oh, and Rusev with the attack on Evans, the big knee.
Since he couldn't get the job done and win the Intercontinental Championship from Penta, he's blamed Ethan Page. He's blamed Javon Evans. And now Rusev got to be savoring, my goodness, the opportunity to inflict punishment on the man he blames for his WrestleMania disappointment.
Oh, and now Rusev, the throat of Evans on the middle rope there as Rusev continues to punish Evans, and a big kick to the back of the young OG.
This is what Rusev needed to do. Rip Javon Evans out of the skies, slow the pace of the matchup, and now methodically pick apart the young OG.
So this matchup is started during the commercial break, and Evans is already feeling the wrath of Rusev here early on. The brute power of Rusev on display. But Evans with a nice counter to a right hand. And another right hand there by Evans. Rusev stumbling here after another elbow there. And now off the ropes goes Rusev. Rusev, though, able to counter. Evans off the ropes. And oh, a spinning heel kick takes out Javon Evans. And Rusev is fired up here as he's really taking it to the young OG. And Javon Evans looking for a way to bounce back here.
Javon Evans, I don't think he'd do that, but nonetheless, Rusev and Evans here, one-on-one. And there's the...
Oh, look at the power there by Rusev with that big suplex to Evans.
See in the bottom corner of your screen, the AAA Mega Championship on the
and
line.
Another superplex there to Javon Evans by Rusev. And guys, don't forget, later tonight, the AAA Mega Championship will be on the line as Dirty Dominic Mysterio defends his title against the original El Grande Americano here later on Monday Night Raw. And now now in the corner, Evans trying to battle back with right hands to the chin of Rusev. The chops there, but Rusev faced nonetheless, and the big knee right to the chin of Evans. And not phased at all is Rusev. And now Rusev putting Evans up on the top rope, connects with a big right hand. And what could Rusev be thinking here, folks? As he heads up to the middle rope here, Rusev looking to inflict punishment on Evans. And the young OG better watch out as we see Rusev going for the superplex. And Evans trying to battle back here. And a big right hand to the head of Rusev. Another right hand. Rusev stumbling here, barely holding on to the top rope. And a headbutt from Evans. And Rusev falls back off the top rope. And now Evans looking to bounce up. And catches a boot there to the chin of Rusev. And now, Evans. And a springboard corkscrew. Then takes out Rusev there. As that huge maneuver off the top rope. And Evans ducks under the clothesline and connects with the elbows to Rusev here. And now the young OG catches Rusev with a Hurricane Rana. And the drop kick to follow. And Evans is definitely bringing the fight to Rusev here.
The young OG.
And here we go. Javon Evans. Off the ropes here, looking to get bouncy, but no! Rusev connects with the right hand, and now pulls Evans to the outside. And and looking for that fall-away slam, and Rusev throws Evans onto the announcer's table. Oh my! And Rusev is now in control of this matchup. Can the young OG Javon Evans get back into this matchup? Or will we see Rusev continue to brutalize and dominate here in this matchup against Javon Evans? We will find out after these commercial breaks. But don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, to please hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. Now let's go. Hope you guys are enjoying the evening. What a Monday Night Raw here, guys. Hey, I knew after that sort of segment there before the last commercial break that we were going to see a matchup here right after this one. But Rusev versus Evans, I wonder what this could mean for the Men's Intercontinental Championship. As we could see that title defended at Saturday night's main event in just a couple of weeks. But man, will it be Rusev? Will it be Ethan Page? Will it be Javon Evans? Who will be the new number one contender? Or will we have a fatal four-way match? Will we have a triple threat? I'm not sure, but we know Penta is not scared and he's always ready to fight and defend his Men's Intercontinental Championship. So we'll see what happens with that. Got a couple more minutes here, guys, till we get back from commercial break. Just a big toast to y'all. Thanks for hanging out with us here on Tim Reynolds Show, and hope you guys are having a great Monday night. All right. You see, Casey Fox, big shout out to you. Big suggestion there with the Fatal 4-Way for Saturday night's main event. I think that would be a really good matchup. Actually already smoked. Now I've got the oven at 250 temperature cooking. Heck yeah, go smoking some meat. Love the sound of that. I actually, guys, just got a cheap thing of ribs from Walmart. Got ourselves a really good deal from them. I'm going to slather those things up and see if maybe I can kickstart my smoker for the first time coming up here this spring and summer. Really looking forward to that. Possibly maybe this upcoming weekend or the weekend after. Actually, matter of fact, weekend after, I'll be heading to Florida. So that's going to be pretty cool. Go back to see the family. My brother is getting married. I'm so pumped up to get to be there for him and be there with the family, especially with the tough times that we're dealing with right now with the family, guys. Unfortunately for me and my family, we have lost my Aunt Dawn about 4 months ago now. And it's been just about a month almost since we lost my great-grandma Vicky as well. Man, guys, but 98 years old, the lady lived a very long life, and definitely was missing those two ladies really bad yesterday on Mother's Day. So just want to give a big shout out to them up in the big blue, and I know they're up in heaven looking down on us, man. So make sure you guys hold on to those people you love the most, man. What's that? Oh, what's this? What's it? Cranberry pineapple. Ooh, look at this, guys. Got the hookup. Lady hooked me up. Thank you, baby.
You're welcome. What did I walked by? I heard you say something about this weekend. Maybe this
Yeah, yesterday. Oh, well, I was just saying this weekend I might smoke those ribs, but you're probably pretty busy this weekend, so we'll probably have to wait a couple weekends.
Yeah.
But Ghost was talking about smoking some meats in the chat.
Nice.
You want to take this one for me?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Tangy, huh?
It's good for cranberry juice.
I like cranberry juice.
Thank you, baby.
Welcome, Olivia. I'm going to bed.
Okay.
Good night, y'all.
Good night for Mrs. Reynolds, guys, as we're back here in the matchup here as Evans gets thrown into the corner by Rusev, and Rusev continuing to brutalize Javon Evans here, and now in the corner, Evans gets out of the way, Rusev gets caught with a super kick, and now the clothesline by Evans knocks down Rusev.
Starting to feel it a little bit now. Javon's gonna need.
We'll get to the chat here in a second, guys. And now Evans went for the super kick. Rusev blocked it, but that big right hand connects, and then the forehead of Rusev goes into the middle turnbuckle before a kick to the back of the head by Evans. And now off the top rope, a bouncing clothesline connects, and the kick out at 2 by Rusev. And man, look at the air from Javon Evans bouncing off the top rope, hitting that clothesline, but Rusev still able to kick out at 2.
WWE fans here.
And now we see here Rusev back to his feet. Evans, got caught. Rusev, and the big elbow to the lower back and spine of Evans. And Rusev looking to deliver some more punishment. And another elbow to the back of Evans.
To work on the lower
back. And Rusev could be looking for the accolade here.
Malice.
And now off the ropes goes Evans. He connects with a super kick. A nice counter by the young OG. And now from the top rope. And got caught. Rusev with a Uranagi.
Slamming Javon Evans to the mat. And now
with a big super kick there from Rusev. Knocks down Evans. The cover here. And a kick out at 2. And Rusev can't believe it.
That's the resilience of Evans. Now you can see the frustration beginning to wash over the face of the Bulgarian brute Rusev.
And Rusev, the frustration starting to get to the veteran wrestler. And the young buck here, the rookie Evans, could be in big trouble. And wait a minute, rolling out of the way of the stomp and catching Rusev with a kick to the chin. And now Evans ducking under a clothesline. And what a big enziguri connected, bouncing off the ropes is Evans. And now he's fired up here. Evans looking for another maneuver over the top rope and takes out Rusev on the outside. What air from the young OG who just got bouncy and now throws Rusev back inside the ring. Evans looking to put this matchup away from the top rope, looking for the OG cutter to Rusev. The OG cutter connects the cover here. 1, 2, 3, and your winner of this matchup scheduled for one fall here on WWE Monday Night Raw. It's the young OG Javon Evans. Yeah. And look at the air from the young OG getting over the top rope. And then the beautiful OG cutter connects to Rusev from the top rope. As Javon Evans puts away Rusev for one of the biggest wins of his young WWE career here on Monday Night Raw.
Championship goal. So much fun to watch Javon Evans in action. Some special guests here tonight at Monday Night Raw, members of the University of Tennessee Volunteers football team, and what a show they have, including for the first time ever, the Triple A National Championship will be invented tonight on Monday Night Raw. Here's a look at that prestigious title.
The Triple A Mega Championship. Since 2007, the premier title in all of Lucha Libre. In its nearly 20-year history, only 14 different superstars have managed to reach this illustrious summit. Legendary luchadors such as El Macias, Dr. Wagner Jr., El Tejano Jr.,
Rey Fenix, and El Hijo del Vikingo. And now, Dirty Dominic Mysterio. The AAA Mega Championship, a symbol of honor, hope, and the proud, rich history of Lucha Libre. Tonight, the ultimate prize in a battle between Dominic Mysterio and the original El Grande Americano.
That should be a big matchup here tonight on WWE Monday Night Raw.
History will be made on Netflix as the AAA Mega Championship is defended for the first time ever in WWE as the reigning champion, the King of the Luchadors, Dirty Dominic Mysterio, defends his gold against the original El Grande Americano.
And there's Io Sky backstage. And it's Asuka. Uh-oh. Oh, and they hugged it out. That's awesome.
これにもってほんまにありがとう。戦えてよかった。マジで。ありがとうございます。I was looking for someone to take over my position. Finally, you've become the person. I'm so glad it was you. I'm proud of you. マジで。ありがとうございます。アスカさんにそう言っていただけて光栄です。Even if we fight, we will always be family. ああ、寂しくなるな。Goodbye, アスカさん。See you later. 頑張ってな、試合ね。絶対勝ってや。頑張る。で、これからも頑張ってな。
So it looks like Asuka could be stepping away. Maybe retiring as she walks out of the arena with her luggage, embracing Io Sky before she leaves. Wow. And wow, ladies and gentlemen, could we see another WWE superstar retiring here? And guys, still to come later tonight on WWE Monday Night Raw, it's Io Sky going one-on-one with Sol Ruka. This matchup should be incredible. Coming up later tonight on WWE Monday Night Raw. Oh, and here we go. Making their way to the ring. They are the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. Introducing first, it's Brie Bella! And her Tag Team Championship partner, Paige! All right, guys, let's get to the comments here. Ghostman says, hey, $1 or $2 is all that it needs. It takes effort and time to run this channel. Just saying. Ghost Runner, man, I appreciate you there, brother. Keith says, did you hit that like button yet? Did you tell Tim what's going on to slam you on the announcer's table? Thank you, Keith. What's going on, man? So they're actually going into a commercial break during the promo here for the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. Guys, I'm really confused by the timing of the commercial breaks here since they went on to Netflix. It's been like really weird. All right. Appreciate you, Ghost, saying her voice, though. Talk about Mrs. Reynolds. Heck yeah, shout out. Thank you, Mrs. Reynolds, for hanging out in the chat as well. Keith says, thank you there, Teflon. Heck yeah. And Mama, we have so much love for you and so proud you found Tim. You have a powerful but God-anointed innocent. Oh, man. Thank you so much there, Ghost. That's so proud. That's so awesome, man. I appreciate you sharing that little tidbit there in the comments, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out here in the live chat for this live play-by-play here for WWE Monday Night Raw on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget, guys, please hit that like button, subscribe subscribe to the channel. And any way you can help support the channel really does mean a lot, and it goes a long way, guys. You can hit me up here in the live chat with any shout outs or questions or wrestling questions you guys may have with those super chats to make those stand out here for you guys. And don't forget, you can also sign up for channel memberships that are live on my YouTube channel right now for Tim Reynolds Show. And you can also click the link on the top of my YouTube channel page where you can donate any amount that you would like. And guys, any donation or any way that you guys can help really does mean a lot here on the channel as we continue to grow here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to please do what you can, even if that's just liking and sharing or being able to subscribe. Maybe even bring your friends and family in to come hang out if you like wrestling or football or NASCAR. We do try to follow some of the sports as well with the hockey and NBA playoffs going on right now, but you'll see mostly football content, NASCAR content, and wrestling content here on Tim Reynolds Show. We try to be a little diverse with everything, so we stay busy being consistent for you guys, coming on the channel every single week with live streams and giving you guys plenty of content to come interact with. And don't forget, if you do sign up for channel memberships, guys, I'm starting to get those channel membership only polls going as well that we've got. We'll also make sure to give you guys a shout out anytime we're on a live stream where we get new members or new members sign up. I do try to give you guys a shout out as well. And as the channel continues to grow, guys, I'm hoping within the next couple of years that we'll be able to expand those sort of benefits for channel members, where we'll do members only live streams. We'll have some members only videos and maybe some members only content as we start growing the channel a couple more years here, guys. I really can't wait to bring you guys more content and more stuff here on Tim Reynolds Show for you guys to enjoy. So don't forget to help support the channel any way you guys can. All right. Can we fire Logan Paul, says Harry? Hey, why not, dude? Why not? It's a good song. Such a sweet thing to say, Ghost, says Mrs. Reynolds. We need you to get an interview with the WWE announcer. Harry, I agree, bro. I think they're missing my pizzazz and energy right now, man. Especially with Pat McAfee no longer with WWE. I mean, come on. I think I could be a good announcer right there, especially next to Michael Cole. I think I'd lose my damn mind. I'd tell you if I got a job like that. That'd be awesome. All right. So here's
Week,
Brie Bella.
Sam called us to come to Raw, and as your defending WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, here we are. That's right, and we're ready for a fight, baby. But when's the Judgment Day? I mean, if you're gonna call out the champions, ladies, you better come out and let us know whatever it is you have to say.
Here we go.
And making their way to the ring, representing the Judgment Day,
Former tag team champion.
Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez.
Welcome to our show. I'm so glad you guys could make it and, take a little time from your nostalgia tour that's keeping you so busy.
No, seriously, I mean, I can't believe that I'm finally face to face with you two. I used to love watching you two on TV. Back when you two were still young and relevant.
Ooh.
I mean, Brie, don't you remember meeting me as a little girl? You told me that I was going to carry on the Bella legacy, and at the time that meant everything to me. Until I realized, how dare you set the bar so low for me?
Ooh.
Bar so low? I think you're confusing me with Liv Morgan.
Oh.
See, what I wanted for you, Roxanne, is to start your own legacy, not be a footnote for the Judgment's Day. But I feel like there's someone who's more disappointed in you than me. Your mom.
Oh! And now Roxanne Perez ain't taking too likely to that.
Herself as she always does. But let's not forget about Paige. Oh, that's right, guys. Give it up for the big comeback girl, Paige. The girl
who's been given a million chances and still fumbles every single one.
Yep.
Listen, I know we're all just waiting for your next big scandal to hit. So, time, save yourself the humiliation and just hand those titles over.
That was a burn.
Nothing sadder than two washed up has-beens clinging to gold they don't deserve.
Yikes. Ooh, washed up has-beens. Oh boy. Oh, and the big right elbow from Paige to Raquel. And now Roxanne Perez goes after Brie Bella. And Bella fighting back. Oh, and now going after Raquel Rodriguez is Brie Bella. And oh no, the code breaker from Liv Morgan on Paige. And then Brie Bella gets attacked from behind by Roxanne Perez. And Liv Morgan now there to help out the numbers game.
In the Judgment Day once again making a statement.
Oh, and the shin to the back of the head there from Roxy. And now, uh-oh, Paige right there. And here goes Roxanne Perez. And oh my goodness, the big boot there from Raquel Rodriguez just trampled and took out Paige. And now the Judgment Day with the Women's World Champions stand tall here on WWE Monday Night Raw. And what a statement made by the women in the Judgment Day as they take out Brie Bella and Paige, the Women's Tag Team Champions. And there's Roman Reigns in the back. Get to your comments here, guys. Jimmy Uso.
He in the parking lot waiting on Jacob, man. He's gonna try to talk him out of coming to the ring tonight.
Why would he do that?
Why would he? Man, you must got hit in your head harder than I thought you did Saturday, Oos. Y'all went to war, man. You won. Honestly, I think you just need to leave it alone.
Everybody's trying to bail him out, man. Leave him alone.
Yeah. Move on.
No. We made a deal. There was a contract involved. He put his name on it. He signed the line. There's got to be order here. You can't just make promises like all these other guys do and then neglect your word. We have to be men of our word. We are the very top of this business. If they don't trust us, we lose everything. And if he can't have the respect for his own family, if there's not respect within, there will never be respect on the outside. Can't have it. He has to acknowledge me.
I understand, Juice. I really do. But I still got a funny feeling, man. I don't trust him.
If he don't acknowledge me, his ass is out.
I'm gonna go find Jay.
Wow. So that was not what I was expecting, guys. But later on tonight, an acknowledgement ceremony for the World Heavyweight Champion, the OTC Roman Reigns, and the Samoan Werewolf Jacob Fatu. And guys, Roman says if Jacob Fatu does not acknowledge him here tonight, he'll be fired from WWE. And don't forget, guys, the AAA Mega Championship will be defended for the first time on Monday Night Raw as 30 Dominic Mysterio puts the title on the line against the original El Grande Americano.
Triple A Mega Campeonato is the pinnacle of lucha libre. He cargado este campeonato.
I have carried this title for 8 months, says Dominic Mysterio, dominating my competition
Luchador en el planeta.
as the greatest luchador of all time.
Absolutely everything my deadbeat dad has ever done, proving why I am the king of the luchadores.
The luchadores.
As an Americano, you will never be a real luchador. You will never get your hands on my Triple A Mega Campeonato.
Cannot wait for that history-making moment.
Uh-oh, and ladies and gentlemen, making her way to the ring for our next match, scheduled for one fall here on WWE Monday Night Raw. She is the Master of the Skies, Io Sky!
Fresh off a classic matchup with her former mentor Asuka this past Saturday at Backlash. Io Sky back in action against Raw's newest superstar, Sol Ruka, live next on Netflix.
And that's right, guys. You heard the GOAT, Michael Cole, let you know what a big matchup we've got coming up next here on Monday Night Raw. It's Io Sky going one-on-one with the newest superstar on the Monday Night Raw roster. She is Sol Ruka. And if you guys have not seen Sol Ruka yet, well, hey, you better get your eyes ready, okay? Because these two women about to tear down the house here in Knoxville, Tennessee, baby. Oh, yeah. Harry says, I never liked Dom. You know what, man? I gotta be honest with you. I liked Dom as soon as he came into WWE, okay? But his heel turn, how good he's been as a bad guy here in WWE, I gotta tell you, I'm here for it, man. As a matter of fact, I think Dom has gotten so good at being a heel that he's actually become popular amongst a lot of people in the WWE universe. I think wrestling fans really like Dominic Mysterio. As a matter of fact, I think maybe more people like seeing his face get beat in, but hey, he's an entertaining guy and a great wrestler to watch inside the ring. So, hey, definitely an up-and-coming superstar for WWE right now in Dominic Mysterio. All right, Kenneth Clark, what's up, man? What did I miss so far on Raw? Well, Kenneth, we'll get to that here in a little bit shortly, man. We'll just have to wait till another commercial break here, but appreciate you, man. You can always rewind and go back and see what has happened thus far here with this, man. And we see here, Eric says TKO is not concerned about wrestling. It's all about money. So what do you expect? Here's a thought. Why don't they just hire Vince Russo? That way they can finish off WWE. Yikes. Yeah, Eric, man, look, honestly, I haven't been a big fan of everything that TKO has been doing, especially with creative and the storylines and everything like that. So that's really the only concern I have. And then of course ticket prices. But to be honest, man, like I haven't paid a bunch of money to go to these events in my lifetime. I've been to 2 shows, a couple of Monday Night Raw shows in my youth. So I haven't really been to anywhere where I see those ticket prices being that big of a deal or whatever the case may be. But yeah, for me, I definitely see it as an opportunity for TKO to get better, right? I mean, if your numbers are still doing good with your product not being this great to watch every single week, I think you can only go up from here, right? That's kind of the way I look at it. Guess just trying to be positive. All right. So thank you guys. Appreciate everybody hanging out here in the chat. Don't forget to please hit that like button, guys, and subscribe to the channel. Any way you guys can help support the channel really does mean a lot. So don't forget to try to sign up for those channel memberships, or you can hit me up with those super chats. I went to SummerSlam back in Cleveland. That was a pretty good SummerSlam to be at there, Harry. I hope you enjoyed it. NXT Origins. Rhea Ripley?
I was very shy. A year into being in America, I got to the point mentally where I was like, I need to change things up. My mindset to be the best. Sometimes what worked for other people doesn't work for you. Sometimes you have to find your own road because I'm not getting anywhere being this fake version of myself.
Ripley has made history.
Becoming the inaugural NXT UK Women's Champion was absolutely insane. And went down that wild path of becoming NXT Women's Champion, and it meant the world to me. The most important lesson that I have from NXT would probably be letting myself live through the person that I am meant to be and letting that come out on screen as well as in my everyday life. I not only learned about the business and what I'm stepping into, but I also learned who I am as a person.
From the team to champion.
Well, I'm hoping me being here, I can like inspire all the young girls in the world watching WWE. I really want to just inspire them the most.
And ladies and gentlemen, making her way to the ring for this matchup that's scheduled for one fall, it is Sol Ruka!
And her opponent from Hawaii, Sol Ruka.
Looking forward to your NFL coverage, says Sis. Thank you, thank you. And Kenneth says maybe do a stream to honor your moms. Well, my mom's still alive. You know, I gave her a quick shout out in yesterday's live stream and today as well. But thank you there, Kenneth. Appreciate you, man.
None other than Becky Lynch. You would be referring to the man, to big time Beck, to the Intercontinental Champion, Michael Cole. Put a little respect on her name.
Who are you? I'm Sol Ruka. And if you ever interrupt me again, I'll smash your soul.
And I'm not sure this wasn't on purpose. Well, Becky deserved this. The soul snatcher. Sol Ruka.
And a $2 super chat here from Ghost. But yet fans live off the payments of others.
There's a lot of people trying to snuff out your life.
That's true.
Well, again, Sol Ruka.
All right, so this next matchup is underway. Don't forget to get your votes in, guys. We see a tie here in the middle of the ring.
Being trained, of course, at NXT. She really
And
made
now
a name
Ruka
for himself.
fighting back here against Io. A nice counter here. Sky. Oh, taken down by Sol Ruka. And Io quick stood out here.
Ruka put together some
and working on that lock here as Io fights back against Sol Ruka. Nice wrist lock here behind Sol.
You claim
Ruka trying to battle back.
World, no doubt. I agree with that. But this
and a nice roll through there by Sol. Reversing that wrist lock, and now one of her own here on Io Sky, working on that left arm, trying to pull it out of the socket.
The Empress of Tomorrow. We know that.
Whoa! And a nice flip up there by Io, and a good counter there. And now Sol going off the ropes there. Ooh, and look at the handstand by Sol. And Sol caught Io with the Hurricane Rana, and a very unique skill set here by Sol Ruka, taking down Io Sky.
Sol Ruka up the card on Monday Night Raw.
Now Io, going for a roll through here. Sol, though, able to counter. Sky able to land on her feet. And a nice counter as well here. But, man, Sol able to counter right back.
Sol Ruka looking to become its.
And now Io, picked up by Sol Ruka here and spun around and slammed down face first. And now, there's Sol surfing on Io here. And Sky gonna look to bounce back here. And the kick got caught there by Io. Sol Ruka in trouble. And ducking under the clothesline is Io off the ropes there. And there's the cartwheel backflip. And takes out Sol, but Sol lands on her feet, catches Io, but Io able to counter it. That drop kick right to the gut of Sol Ruka, who was in the middle of a handstand. And now Io Sky is fired up, and she's looking to take out Sol Ruka here in this matchup on Monday Night Raw here in Knoxville, Tennessee.
Away from the University of Oregon. She was a gymnast in
Dallas versus the Eagles, the first Sunday night NFL game. Heck yeah, Kenneth. NFL's more scripted than WWE, says Harry. Oh, man. I bet a lot of people believe that there, Harry. And now a nice chin lock here by Io Sky on Sol Ruka. Ruka trying to battle back here.
And here's Io now with a side headlock on Ruka. Sol trying to create some space, but Io has it locked in.
Holding on to that side headlock. But thrown in the corner. A nice counter there by Io Sky. Sol going for the right hand. Io, got caught. And a big boot there from Sol Ruka knocks out Io Sky.
What you were describing.
And a little sloppy of a match here thus far between these ladies. And now Sol Ruka, went for the moonsault, and Io Sky able to roll out of the way. And now, Io from the ringside apron. And the Hurricane Run and a Sol Ruka on the outside as Io Sky has got the momentum now in this one.
And whether that's a curse or a blessing, only time will tell. Some people perform best when they have that
Oh, and Sol Ruka with a nice counter, a spinning heel kick there. And now, Sol off the battle rope and a corkscrew backflip takes out Io Sky on the outside. What a maneuver by Sol Ruka. And now Io Sky's in big trouble. And wow, what a beautiful corkscrew crossbody taking out Io Sky after springboarding on that bottom rope. What a performance. And Harry, what's going on, man? Thank you for the little gift there. Sending a disco laugh. Hell yeah. Thank you, Harry. Appreciate that, brother. Jabari, what's up, man? How we been? Long time no see. Roman Reigns is the GOAT. Heck yeah, dude. Appreciate you there, brother. Thanks for hanging out with us here today, guys. Don't forget to please hit that like button, guys, and subscribe to the channel. If you have any shout outs, any wrestling questions, or anything you guys would like to ask, make sure you hit me up here with those super chats on the live stream. And you can also help out the channel by signing up for channel memberships or donating by clicking the link at the top of my YouTube page. Really appreciate, guys, any amount that you can donate or any way that you guys can help out the channel really does mean a lot, whether you guys are just watching, liking, or subscribing. If you can share with your family and friends that like wrestling or any of the content we make here on Tim Reynolds Show, let me know, guys. And thank you so much for being here to support us, man. We're continuing to grow, man. We're on our way to 3,500 subscribers here on Tim Reynolds Show. We're grinding to keep it going, guys. This is a dream of mine to become a YouTuber, and we're just trying to work hard to accomplish that dream. And hey, guys, we're on a new journey here, man, in our start of our third year here on Tim Reynolds Show. We've been doing this for 2 years now, guys, so we want to keep it growing, keep it going, and thank you, guys. Why was Backlash more entertaining than WrestleMania? You know, Harry, very good question there, man. If I had to really pinpoint it, I think the only thing for me is you had the right people in the right matches, right? The storylines were there for the most part with just about everybody, right? And honestly, I kind of agree with you, Harry. I just think the matches were so much better at Backlash than we've seen consistently at WrestleMania, the past premium live event for WWE. And honestly, man, I just don't think WrestleMania lived up to the hype this year. And it's been tough. I've got to admit, since what happened at WrestleMania 40 in Philadelphia, it's kind of gone downhill from there, right? I mean, come on, that WrestleMania was absolutely epic with The Rock, John Cena, The Undertaker, like everybody was involved in that match, man. At least the main event one with Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns. Are you going to do all the NFL games this season? Well, Kenneth, of course we can't do all of them, man. But don't forget, guys, for anybody that's new to the channel, when we get started with the NFL season, Tim Reynolds Show will be going ham. That's right. We're going to be live for a lot of games throughout the NFL season, not only for Monday Night Football, Sunday Night Football, Thursday Night Football. We'll also try to get those other games on Wednesday and Saturday, Thanksgiving Eve, Thanksgiving, Christmas, all of the games that we can get. And we'll also be getting you guys every single Tampa Bay Buccaneers football game on Sunday afternoons as well. So hopefully you guys will come join us and hang out on the channel. As we see here, we're back into this matchup, and Sol Ruka up on the top rope here with Io Sky. Io could be looking for a standing Spanish fly from the top rope. Oh, and it connects to Sol Ruka. What a move! The cover by Sky, and a kick out at two by Sol Ruka. And oh my goodness, Io Sky got all of that Spanish fly from the top rope. Sol Ruka takes the brunt of that hit and somehow still finds a way to kick out at two.
Raw live tonight at the University of Tennessee. Still to come, we await whether Jacob Fatu will actually acknowledge the world champion, the original tribal chief, Roman Reigns, and history being made tonight as well. As Dominic Mysterio will defend the AAA Mega Championship against the OG, original El Grande Americano, the most prestigious.
Oh, so Sol Ruka now battling back here.
Defended tonight on Netflix.
And with kicks to the gut. But Io Sky now with a couple of elbows and a spinning elbow and connects with an uppercut on Sol Ruka. And now, oh, went for the spinning kick there. Io Sky now, oh, thrown up in the air, and Sol Ruka catches her on her shoulders. And oh, what a spin out powerbomb! The cover by Sol Ruka, and a kick out at 2 by Io Sky. What a counter by Sol Ruka as she picked up and spun Io Sky around off of her shoulders and somehow lands with a powerbomb.
Anything she could and rode Io down. I can't believe
Well, a kick out at 2 there. And now,
in a precarious position here.
coming up, and oh, got caught with a big kick to the forehead there. And now going up to the top rope here, Io Sky. Oh, connects with the big drop kick. And there's the kip up and front flip. As Io Sky has popped up and knocks out. Yeah! And now Io getting the crowd into it here. And Monday Night Raw, the WWE Universe is ready for Io Sky, who's got Sol Ruka in the corner, and it's the Meteora, but Sol Ruka moves out of the way, and oh, it's a Meteora of her own to the back of the head of Io, and now Sky in trouble, and oh, is Io roll through here? Sky, the stop to Sol Ruka, and that could be the opening Io Sky needs. She goes for the cover, though. And a kick out there by Sol Ruka. Io Sky still battling here. What a matchup between these two ladies. Maybe Jacob is going to tell Roman no. I think Jacob's going to kill Roman. That's what I think. I think Jacob Fatu is coming to tear Roman Reigns apart. That's what I think is happening. I mean, maybe he'll join him, though, right? I don't know.
With the Empress of Tomorrow. You mentioned before what a.
But here we go. Io Sky says it's time as she looks to head up to the top rope. Looking for that moonsault as Io Sky heads up to the top. But wait a minute. Sol Ruka knocks Io Sky off of that top rope. And now she's dangling up there. Now onto the ring apron. Oh, Sol went for that big boot. And Io Sky able to grab that left leg and hang it up on the middle rope. And now Io, that could be the opening she needs here. And now Sky on the top rope here. Sol, although counters, jumps up to the middle rope here. And oh, Io catches a boot from Sol Ruka.
Trying to get some feeling back in that leg as she climbs up.
Now we see here climbing up to the top rope here. Sol Ruka, what's she looking to do? Oh, and it's a cartwheel DDT off the top rope. A cover here and a kick out at 2 by Io Sky. What a move from Sol Ruka. She literally catwalked, did a freaking handstand moonsault on the top rope to connect with a DDT on Io Sky? Are you kidding me?
She reminds me so much of the legendary.
Oh, and there's Sol Ruka getting knocked down off the middle rope here. And now Io, oh, with that Meteora right to the gut there of Sol Ruka. And now Io right back in this match. And Sol, oh, got caught with the Meteora in the corner. And now Sol in trouble as Io looks to put this matchup away. Heading up to the top rope here is Io. Taking her time, though. This could be enough for Sol Ruka to get her stuff back together.
Target is acquired by.
And now Io from the top rope. But wait a minute. Io's slow here. And oh, the Sol Ruka got the legs up. And I knew Io was taking way too much time to try to hit that moonsault. And they bought enough time for Sol to be able to counter. And now the roll up here on Sky. But Io, went for the Soul Snatcher and roll a counter by Io. And your winner here in this one, it's Io Sky. What a counter by Io Sky. Sol Ruka went for the Soul Snatcher, and Io was just a little too far away. And when Sol landed and missed Io Sky with that Soul Snatcher, as we see it on the replay, Io caught and rolls up Sol Ruka for the 1-2-3 victory here on Monday Night Raw. What a win!
Need to hang your head, Sol. What an effort tonight. But you were just bested by one of the best to ever do it. I mean, Sol Ruka, look what she's done since she appeared on Monday Night Raw, Corey. Took out Becky Lynch last week. Took the world champ Liv Morgan to the limit a couple of weeks ago, and tonight takes Io Sky to the limit.
And look at the respect shown there by Sol Ruka and Io Sky. As Sol holds up the hand of the winner, Io Sky. Sky showing the respect there to Sol Ruka after a fantastic match.
With an open challenge, the AAA Mega Championship on the line. Dirty Dom against the OG, original Grande Americano.
Excuse me.
An acknowledgement ceremony. Question is, will Jacob Fatu actually acknowledge the world champion, the original tribal chief? I'm beginning to have my doubts because of what happened after the matchup this past Saturday night at Backlash. This is after the matchup.
That's right, guys. After the match, the tongue and death grip applied by Jacob Fatu on Roman Reigns. And then Fatu would start taking out WWE officials, including General Manager Adam Pearce, throwing him outside the ring.
Our official Sean Bennett is still at home recovering from injuries suffered at the hands of Jacob Fatu, but the tongue and death grip once again proving to be the kryptonite of the tribal chief. Hey, Corey, this is what Roman Reigns was talking about. I want to make him acknowledge me to pay for his sins. You're not going to fire him yet, Adam Pearce. I need him to acknowledge me tonight.
Uh-oh, and there's Jey Uso in the parking lot.
Now, hey, boy.
Yeah, what up? You ain't funny. Talk to OTC? I did. What you say? It was horrible. It was bad. Sometimes between me and you, I think the OTC get a little bit delusional, man. Yeah. I mean, what if Jacob do show up tonight, Oos? You think he's gonna acknowledge the OTC? No, man. Hell no, he's not. Some different type of family business we got going on here, Oos. It is, brother. And this family can be stressful. Hey, man, our family is the reason why we're here today. And remember that. Well, I'm gonna go out there with the OTC. Good luck with Jacob. Yeah.
So it looks like Jey Uso's going to stay and wait back in the parking lot to talk some sense into Jacob Fatu when he's arriving to the arena here tonight as Jimmy Uso checks in on his brother, Jey Uso, and looks like he's headed to go be back with the OTC, the World Heavyweight Champ Roman Reigns.
You went away 2 weeks from premium live event. I cannot wait for Clash in Italy. A lot of
That's right, guys. Clash in Italy coming up in a couple of weeks.
including the appearance of the GOAT, John Cena. I am so honored tonight to announce to you the John Cena Classic. An entire event where WWE superstars and NXT superstars get an opportunity to give you all they have in hopes to be crowned a champion. We have a brand new event and the debut of a brand new championship in the WWE. Your voice will be heard louder than ever before because you, the fan, will vote to crown the champion of the John Cena Classic. Can't wait to see it.
That's right, guys. The John Cena Classic was announced this past Saturday at WWE Backlash. But ladies and gentlemen, this has been made official at Saturday night's main event on May 23rd. The Men's Intercontinental Championship will be on the line as Penta takes on Ethan Page. And guys, the World Tag Team Championships will be defended by the Vision's Logan Paul and Austin Theory against the Street Profits.
But right now, we'd like to send it backstage to our very own Jackie Redfin.
Guys, thank you so much. Backstage with the Street Profits. Guys, you said earlier tonight you came back with one goal to get those tag team titles back. Well, in 2 weeks, you have a chance to accomplish that goal, I imagine. I mean, it looks like you're feeling pretty good.
Oh, we feeling great. This is exactly what we came back for. You know what I'm saying, fam?
Oh boy. And it's Seth Rollins.
If you boys are serious about getting them tag titles off the Vision, I think it's time we talked. See, this is what I'm talking about. We. You keep saying this we. They ain't no we.
Look, man, let's hear him out.
Hear him out for what?
Just help
Hear him
us.
out for what? He told us ourselves. He said, we stay out his way, he stay out our way. Ain't that right, Chief? Yeah. I said it. And I was wrong. You know what, Seth? You're every single thing they say about you. Everybody. The greatest in our generation. A revolutionary. But you know what they also say? You're not to be trusted. We don't need your ass to win the tag team championships. Bet on that.
Damn. And the Street Profits not even giving Seth Rollins a chance to try to help him out. But ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, it's the Oba Femi Open Challenge on WWE Monday Night Raw. Now, who will step up and answer the Open Challenge against the ruler Oba Femi here tonight? We will find out coming up next. Yo, Landon in the chat with the yeet. The John Cena Classic sounds like an old person burger. Oh my gosh. Bring back the days where we can vote on our matches, says Harry. That was a kind of unique time in WWE. What's going on? Beat Oba, honestly? Harry, I don't know, man. I don't know who's going to beat Oba. It's going to probably be a while before we see anybody beat Oba, honestly. Maybe Joe Henry and the Street Profits and Seth versus the Vision. Maybe. Kenneth, it looks like the Street Profits are going to get a tag team title match against the Vision at Saturday night's main event. So that'll be what the Street Profits are doing next as we get ready to get back from these commercial breaks. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out here on the channel. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. Going over the championship, Roman Reigns. Going for the championship. I mean, Dylan, yeah, but right now they just don't have Oba going for the world title at the moment. So they're probably slow building that. You know, that's why, believe it or not, I think with Oba being as good as he is and the pop he's getting from the WWE Universe right now, I think that's why we've seen Gunther move to Friday Night SmackDown, and now he's going to sort of compete for the WWE Championship against Cody Rhodes. I think it's because the Monday Night Raw and the WWE have big long-term plans for Oba Femi on Monday Night Raw and that World Heavyweight Championship, I would imagine, is the way I kind of see it. All right, thank you guys for hanging out on the channel. We're fixing to get back to Monday Night Raw. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And guys, also don't forget, I'll be doing my WWE show review of Monday Night Raw live right after this episode of Raw. So don't forget to check us out for that. Hope you guys will come in with your wrestling questions and what you thought of the show. We'll give you guys sort of match grades for each matchup that we had of the night as well, and go over some of the big points that happened throughout the show here, guys. So thank you guys for hanging out with us. Don't forget to please like and subscribe. Man, we're already up to 25 likes on the live stream. Let's go, guys. Let's go.
In U.S. Bank Stadium in Minnesota, August 1st and 2nd. Two-day combo tickets are on sale now via Ticketmaster.
And there's Sol Ruka backstage.
So,
And Io.
we are the future. We will fight again one day.
Thanks. I look forward to it.
Thank you.
And Io Sky showing Sol Ruka some respect there, but not that woman, Becky Lynch.
It's supposed to be the next big thing, huh? You couldn't even beat Io Giannetti. Guess those lights are too bright.
Becky does have a point for Sol. And Ruka not coming on to the strong start here. But we'll see how she does. And ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring. He is the ruler, Alba Family. Keith, you want us to set a goal? Oba. Oba. All right, there you go, guys. Kenneth got a goal created for everybody. Let's see if we can get 5 super chats before the end of Monday Night Raw.
The man who slayed the beast, the ruler, Noah Benny.
And Oba Femi gets ready to have his open challenge here on Monday Night Raw. Oba. 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 Oba.
The time has come. Now the Obafemi Open Challenge begins.
Okay, Oba. Listen, we're all excited for the open challenge. Believe me.
Ooh.
That said, nobody back there was willing to answer the challenge. Therefore, it's my duty to inform you that the Obafemi Open Challenge is canceled for tonight. I'm sorry.
Well, not a popular
Uh-oh.
general manager.
And Oba Femi not happy about this. And now Oba heading backstage.
Everyone is a coward. You can't find anybody. You can't find anyone.
Oh, and Angel Garza and Roberto just got attacked backstage. And oh my goodness, and Oba not done, as it looks like Oba's gonna carry himself some challengers out into the ring. Oh boy. And Roberto and Angel Garza, who are the newest members here on Monday Night Raw, they're being carried out to the ring by Oba Femi. What?
I was hoping you'd dust off the orange singlet, Cole. No chance. Look at the power of the rule.
Ow! And Oba just threw Angel Garza into the side of the ring barrier there with one hand as he throws Roberto into the ring.
Blame the rest of the roster. You gotta be out of your man. I just step in the ring.
And the referee rings the bell. Roberto catches an uppercut. Garza catches an uppercut. Another one slams Roberto in the corner. Another one slams Garza in the corner. Another slam. Another slam. It's over and over again. And Oba just took out Garza, nearly decapitating him. And no. Poor Angel Garza. He just got thrown into Roberto. Roberto smart enough to duck out of the way, but Oba picks up Roberto and tosses him like a rag doll. And oh my goodness, Oba Femi ready to make a statement here on Monday Night Raw. And the big pop-up powerbomb to Roberto Garza. The cover. And your winner, the ruler, Oba Femi.
there, Michael Cole. That is the bringer of war. Well, listen, they wanted opportunities, right? And I suppose that does count as an opportunity, a career-shortening opportunity.
Kinda.
Femi continues to be.
And that's right, guys. Oba Femi continues to dominate here on Monday Night Raw. And you got to wonder, who is going to be like the first big opponent here for Oba Femi after taking out Brock Lesnar, right? I mean, you got to put him with some of these bigger guys, some of the big main top star guys, right? But we'll see what they do with them.
Look to the eyes of the fountain that cannot be climbed. The bringer of war, the ruler of Monday Night Raw.
All right, guys, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel and hit us up with those super chats here on the live stream.
The AAA Mega Championship is one of prestige and honor, and it belongs around the waist of an authentic Lucha Libre legend. And you, Dirty Dom, do not fit that description.
All right, El Grande Americano.
Hindu. Dos. Tres. In the middle of that ring, you're going to witness the birth of a nuevo king of the luchadores. The new AAA Mega Champion, the original. El Grande Americano.
People do, you know, anything you need.
And there's Dirty Dom backstage with JD. Oh, and Finn Balor just took out JD McDonough. And Dominic Mysterio just staring down Finn Balor.
Looks like you're going to have to go out there alone, mate.
I got gold to defend. Some of you wouldn't know anything about.
Oh, boy. And Dominic looking a little nervous now.
So much for JD McDonough's being back up to Dominic. I hope Dom can concentrate.
All right, guys, as we get ready for our next match, scheduled for one fall, and it is for the AAA Mega Championship. Introducing first, representing the Judgment Day, he is the AAA Mega Champion, Dirty Dominic Mysterio! All right, guys, we're going to head to a little commercial break here. Tim's got to go hit the bathroom, so we will be right back. Asher, what's up, my man? So hold on, guys. Hold down the chat for me. We'll be right back. Woo! All right. Whew, okay. We are back. Oh, man. Oh. Whoo! Oh. Okay. All right, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Oh, my goodness gracious. Woo! I did wash my hands. I did wash my hands.
He lost
All
to
right.
Demon at WrestleMania.
Here we go. Tie up in the middle of the ring by El Grande Americano on Dominic Mysterio. Mysterio fighting off El Grande here. And the original El Grande Americano now in a wrist lock. A nice roll through there by El Grande. And right into a side headlock on Dominic Mysterio. And now off the ropes here goes El Grande. And now Dominic, got caught with a big shoulder tackle as El Grande Americano knocks down the AAA Mega Champion. And now off the ropes here, jumping over El Grande. And grabbing the ankle is El Grande Americano. And right to the ankle lock on Dominic Mysterio. Mysterio in trouble here. And will the champion tap out? And he gets a kick there to the face of El Grande and fights him off. And now, a big boot to the chin after El Grande ran to the corner here. Now Dominic Mysterio, got caught with a beautiful arm drag takedown as Mysterio leaped off the top rope. Now working on that left arm is El Grande Americano. And now Mysterio looks like he's the one in trouble here.
The Mega Championship prior to Dirty Dom, including the man who Dom defeated, Elio Del Vikingo, who is one of the most dominant Mega Champions in history. We're talking about Tejano Jr., beautiful bridging Northern Lights by the original. We're talking about Dr. Wagner Jr., an incredible list of who's who in the world of lucha. And if you're new to AAA,
thank you, Henry. Don't forget, guys, to help us out with our Super Chat Challenge as we see El Grande Americano continues to dominate here in this match early on, working on that left arm of Dominic Mysterio now. A nice arm lock locked in and a kick to the gut here by El Grande. Dominic thrown into the corner here. And now Americano, got caught with a boot to the chin by Mysterio. And El Grande placed up on the top rope. And now Dominic with a huge chop to the chest of El Grande. And now Americano in trouble. Grabs that left arm over the top rope here as he's got that arm bar locked in. And now a kick out here. The referee forcing a break as El Grande Americano continues to put the pressure on Mysterio here. And Dominic now placed up on the ring apron, ducking under the clothesline and looking for a German suplex. Well, Mysterio holding on to the middle rope here. And catches El Grande with a big back elbow.
Excited.
And my goodness, El Grande Americano just got tossed from the feet of Mysterio head first into the steel post. And El Grande Americano could be out right now as we see this matchup will continue after these commercial breaks. Oh my goodness, man. Whew. That was oh, that took a long time, guys. A very, very, very long time. What's up, Asher? How we doing, man? Love being here watching your streams. Thank you, Asher. Appreciate you, man. What the chicken scratch is this? Says Ghost. I don't know what you're talking about, man. Boy, that dude wipe moment. You're right about that, dude. That was definitely a dude wipe moment. I mean, gosh. Can't wait for football to wrap back up because I love watching your football live play-by-plays. You're the real one, Tim. Asher, man, thank you so much for that, dude. I appreciate your compliment, man. Tim and El Grande diarrhea landed. What the hell, bro? That one's good. I'm not gonna lie, that one's pretty good, man. I like that. I like that. Hey guys, if you can help us out here, man. Someone asked for a little goal to be set here with the super chats. I know our boy Ghost has already been doing a great job with already donating a bunch of super chats here, guys. So let's see if anybody else can come in with helping us out on our super chat goal here. We're just trying to get 5 of them of any donation whatsoever in the super chats here before the end of this Monday Night Raw live stream. And don't forget, guys, I will be doing my WWE show review coming up right next after Monday Night Raw. So don't forget, guys, to like and subscribe and hit us up with those super chats here on Tim Reynolds Show. All right, guys, don't forget, we've got the AAA Mega Championship on the line here on Monday Night Raw. As we wait to get back from commercial break, thank you everybody for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and help us accomplish our super chat goal here on Tim Reynolds Show. Who's winning? Well, right now, El Grande Americano is really taking it right now to Dominic Mysterio. The AAA Mega Championship is on the line, so that's where I kind of think, like, you got to figure Dominic's probably going to win this match. I don't think El Grande Americano is going to get the victory, but you never know. What's your thoughts on the Browns draft this year? Harry Williams, I thought the Cleveland Browns did a pretty good job. I'd probably give them like a B, even on some of the reports that I've seen, like maybe a B+ grade on their draft. I really liked what the Bucks did with their small amount of picks that they had too. So, current match. Dom and Nick versus El Grande Americano for the AAA Mega Championship. All right, so we're back in this matchup here as Mysterio has El Grande set up where he wants him, and missed with the 619, and now Americano able to counter it. Oh, what a slam to Dominic Mysterio, and now El Grande heads to the top row, and the moonsault connects the cover here, and a kick out at 2. And we almost had a new AAA Mega Champion as we see here El Grande Americano able to hit that beautiful moonsault there, but a kick out at 2 there by Dominic. And now Dirty Dom in trouble. El Grande going for a German suplex. Uh-oh, but looking for a roll-up. But wait a minute, a nice counter. And then a counter from Mysterio. And a kick out at 2. And a kick to the gut there. And now the original El Grande in trouble here. And now Mysterio off the top rope. And a nice arm drag takedown. He holds on with that wrist lock. Oh, and a beautiful slam there. The cover. And a kick out at 2 by El Grande Americano. I mentioned it before. I've got to wonder what the OG, the original El Grande Americano, really putting up a lot of pressure right now on Dominic Mysterio. The line jump fight. Now Dom off the ring apron. Oh, he missed. El Grande able to roll out of the way, and now the original Americano throws Dominic into the corner, and that could be the opening he needs. Oh, and what's that? A full Nelson suplex, and a kick out at 2. What a move by the original El Grande Americano. Of Dirty Dominic Mysterio. And now Mysterio in trouble here. The original El Grande Americano heads to the top rope, looking to put this matchup away.
Look at this. All right.
But wait a minute, there is Bravo and Rayo. As we see the original El Grande Americano is dealing with some trouble. And no, there's El Grande Americano with the cheap shot and the spinning tornado DDT connects from Dominic. Oh, but a kick out at 2 by the original El Grande Americano as Rayo and Bravo are there at ringside. And now here comes the Creed brothers.
Los Americanos. And Julio.
So Bruno and Julio, as they're called. And now Bravo and Rayo are taken out here.
He sent over the barricade, courtesy of Julio.
But as we see here, a roll through, the ankle locked in, and now El Grande Americano taken out by the OG, and now looking to rip that mask off, but oh no, the 619 connects from Dominic Mysterio, and now the original El Grande Americano gets hit with the frog splash, the cover, and your winner in this one, and still your AAA Mega Champion, Dirty Dominic Mysterio!
Pull after a performance like that in Mexico.
And wow, even without the Judgment Day, El Grande Americano gets involved with the original El Grande Americano, and that cost him this title match as Dominic Mysterio pulls off the win and retains his title.
To the new generation. 241 days and counting for Dominic as El Grande Americano now turns his attention to the original El Grande Americano for mass versus match in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, Asher, what's the grade for the Chiefs? I thought the Chiefs did maybe like a B- or a C+. You know, maybe closer to a C+, honestly. Yeah, so I really do think the Chiefs probably a C draft, to be honest with you. But not too bad. Not too bad. A lot of guys that'll be, I think, good pieces for them in the future, but maybe it's just not like big impact guys this upcoming year. I'm sure they'll have 1 or 2 guys in the draft that make a good impact, but I don't imagine we'll see a lot. And oh, guys, this is made official for next Monday Night on Raw. We'll see Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez of the Judgment Day take on Brie Bella and Paige for the Women's WWE Tag Team Championships. And guys, the Oba Family Open Challenge will continue next week on Monday Night Raw. And don't forget to check that out, guys. Wow.
Excuse me, Logan Theory. I'm so glad I caught you guys before you left. Listen, it's become pretty clear to everyone that this situation with the Street Profits isn't going away anytime soon. Can I get your reaction to everything that happened tonight?
Yeah, my honest reaction, Jackie, or should I say wacky, is that I wish you would go away. Here's what I will say, Joe Hendry, brother, if I have to listen to that song...
The fire, Logan Paul.
Stop. Unless you want to get fired too. If I have to listen to that song one more time, I'm going to Vincent Van Gogh myself. Okay, Jackie? Scalpel to my ears. Cutting my ears off. I cannot stand Joe Hendry. First off, he's tone deaf. Second off, the song's not that good. I made a version myself. We admire Logan Paul. That's what it should have been, by the way.
You did. Hey, we're going to go get tomahawks. We're going to go to dinner. Relax. Jump in the car. Let's stay in the car. Enough of this.
Well, listen, Theory, I do want to ask you about your title defense in 2 weeks against the Street Profits. How are you preparing for the challenge that they present?
Do you want to ride?
No, I'm good, thanks.
Maxine Dupree's in those SUV with the Vision.
Logan Paul have left the building, Cole, and they've got...
Has Maxine Dupree joined the Vision? What does this mean for Alpha Academy? And ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring, he is the OTC, your tribal chief, and your WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Roman Reigns. and accompanied by Jimmy Uso as he gets ready to make his way to the ring for the acknowledgement ceremony. Dude, Emeka Ibuka's gonna be a star in the league, man. Excited about him for the Buccaneers.
Will Jacob Fatu acknowledge Roman Reigns? We're live next.
That's right, guys. Coming up next, it's the acknowledgement ceremony. But will we see the Samoan werewolf be able to acknowledge the World Heavyweight Champion Roman Reigns? But, ladies and gentlemen, Ghost Honor 86, one of the members here on Tim Reynolds Show and one of its biggest supporters, comes in with another $2 super chat. Says, kiss my ass. I can't believe this crap. Hey, I can't either there, Ghost, but hey, appreciate you, dog. Thank you so much, man, for that $2 super chat donation. Come on, guys. Don't forget, help out the channel, man. Be like Ghost Honor here, man. Let's support the channel, the live stream with those super chats, guys. Come on. Only 4 more to go to get that goal accomplished here today. Come on. Who else has got a couple of bucks, man? Come on. That's cheaper than a soda pop nowadays. Come on. Come on. All right. Original talking champion. Took champion. I'm not sure what you mean by that, London, but thank you. Thank you. User Scottaboo says Tampa Bay wins the national championship. Hell yeah. Love you, Tim and Mamba, but y'all say you support. Nah, man. Well, thank you, bro. I appreciate you, man. I'm glad that you think so well of us, and I appreciate all the positive feedback there, Ghost. Thank you, man. Fixed income, and I don't drink pop. Harry, man, true that, man. Token smoking weed. Oh, okay, there you go, dude. Original token champion. All right, London, I like that. I like that. Went through my mom's church yesterday for Mother's Day. Oh, that's awesome there, Keith. Way to be able to hang out with your mom on Mother's Day, man. Especially going to church. That's always a nice thing to do on Mother's Day Sunday. All right, guys. So WWE Clash in Italy will take place in a couple of weeks. See, I got to check into this here a little bit too. So Sunday, May 31st at 2 p.m. So I've got to check to see what's going on with NASCAR that day. All right, and we are back to the action here, guys, on WWE Monday Night Raw as the World Heavyweight Champion Roman Reigns and Jimmy Uso are in the ring.
Jimmy Uso. As they await the arrival of cousin Jacob Fatu. And the question is, will Jacob acknowledge the head of the table, Roman Reigns, or not?
Ooh. Okay. OTC. OTC. Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns. Yeah, Kenneth, I just checked that out. Looks like we'll be able to do Clash in Italy for WWE on Sunday and also the NASCAR race because it'll be at night. So that should be fun. A night race? Oh, can't wait for that.
Knoxville, Tennessee. Acknowledge me.
Put them ones up, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, guys, and hit us up with those super chats. Uh-oh.
Let me holler at you. Jacob. Hey, man. Think about this. Think about this, Jacob.
And Jacob fought 2 arriving to the arena.
Hey, listen to me. You go out there and do this, you're going to create a whole bunch of problems for yourself and for your families. You with me? You're going to have to be smart about this, Jacob. You're going to have to be smart about this, Jacob. Don't do this, man. I don't give a damn what's going on right now and what you're thinking, but you need to be smart, Jacob. Oh. Jacob. Man, listen to me. Be smart, Oos. Please.
Oh, and a headbutt to Jey Uso from Jacob fought 2 and more headbutts raining down on main event Jey Uso. And
you want me to come and acknowledge you, Roman? Hell no! Hey, you're gonna have to beat that acknowledgement out of me.
Okay, Corey, this is what we're...
And making his way to the ring, he is a Samoan werewolf, Jacob fought 2. And now Jimmy Uso.
Jacob off the ledge here. Be careful.
And an uppercut to Jimmy Uso. And now thrown into the barrier. Jimmy getting destroyed here by the Samoan werewolf.
Has been unleashed. And as Jacob said, it's now up to Roman to beat that acknowledgement out of Jacob Fatu. Reigns is all on his own. Jacob Fatu staring a hole through the OTC. And this is why...
And Roman not backing down as he tosses the championship aside and stares down the Samoan werewolf. Uh-oh. He tosses the microphone. I guess there'll be no talking here to end this Monday Night Raw.
Fatu upset after the way that world title match ended 48 hours ago.
And now Roman going after Jacob Fatu. Fatu going after Roman. The right hand's handing down for the world champ. The head of Fatu bounces off the top rope. Oh, but there goes the head of Roman Reigns. And now Fatu with the diving elbow takes out Roman Reigns. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. And now, off the ropes. Oh, Roman taking out over the top. And now on the outside, Fatu in control.
Look at the intensity in the eyes of Jacob Fatu. Here he comes. And Fatu now.
And the dive through the middle rope backfired as Roman Reigns hits the Superman punch. And wait a minute, Roman looking for a steel chair here. And Jacob could be in trouble. Roman back inside the ring. And the steel chair to the back of Fatu. And now again a steel chair shot to the Samoan werewolf. Another one to the back of Fatu. Oh, and another chair shot. And another chair shot. Roman delivering punishment. And now the chair to the chest over and over again. As Roman is beating the hell out of Fatu. And another chair shot to the chest. Oh my goodness.
Jacob asked for He said, beat the
Asher, that's awesome, dude. Uh-oh. Roman Reigns has fought to where he wants him. And now, ooh, And the super kick from Fontoon connects to Roman. And now, the Tongan death grip applied to Roman Reigns again. This is the fourth straight week Jacob has done this, and now tosses Roman Reigns to the outside. And now here comes Jacob diving through the middle rope. He takes out Roman Reigns.
Almost demonic look in the eyes of the Samoan werewolf.
And now the fought to. Jacob fought to the Samoan werewolf, looking to beat Roman Reigns even more. And head first into the steel post goes Roman Reigns. Yikes.
Don't tell me. Don't let me and my family broke. Oh my God, right to the head. It's obvious Fatu's been harboring these feelings of ill will toward Roman for a long, long time. It's all boiled over. Week after week, Jacob Fatu has just look out OTC.
And now Jacob Fatu clearing off the announcer's table.
Reigns may not be so lucky tonight. It's not about titles tonight. It's about pride. And Roman.
But the Superman punch connects from Roman Reigns. And now Jacob Fatu finds himself in a bad spot here.
With Fatu back up yet again. Roman locked and loaded.
But Fatu catches Roman this time. The Tongan death grip applied again by Jacob Fatu. And now the headbutts from Jacob. And Fatu in control. And now Roman's in big trouble here. And oh no, Roman Reigns on the shoulders of Fatu, who puts him through the table. Oh my goodness! A powerbomb through the table by the Samoan werewolf on the World Heavyweight Champion! Yikes!
Look at Fox. Guys, get away from him! Get away from him! Stop!
And Fatu again, the Tongan death grip applied on Roman Reigns as the WWE officials try to get Fatu off of the champion.
Fatu off Reigns.
Oh no, and right again, the Tongan death grip applied by Fatu. And these officials need to get Jacob out of here.
Fatu continuing to attack everyone in his path. Our general manager, boy, just get out of there. It's going to do you no damn good to get in there either. Jacob Fatu has completely gone off the deep end. And it's all about his want, his need to be the world heavyweight champion.
And what a way to end WWE Monday Night Raw as the Samoan werewolf makes a huge statement here, taking out Roman Reigns, powerbombing him through the announcer's table, and holding up the World Heavyweight Championship above his head. It looks like Jacob Fatu is far from done with the OTC Roman Reigns as the Samoan werewolf makes another huge statement with this attack to end Monday Night Raw. Fatu's not done! He's not done! And oh my goodness, he just took out Roman and the Usos! Oh my goodness! The elbow of Roman Reigns is bleeding! The Samoan werewolf just put Roman and Jimmy and Jey Uso through the barrier! Holy shit is right! Oh my goodness. And what a way to end Monday Night Raw. Jacob Fatu makes a huge statement with a beatdown not only of the Usos, but also of the OTC Roman Reigns. Could Jacob Fatu find himself with another opportunity at a World Heavyweight Championship match, a title shot? We will find out, but wow, what an attack by the Samoan Werewolf as he takes out Roman Reigns to end Monday Night Raw. What an incredible live play-by-play this has been here for WWE Monday Night Raw, and what a way to end the show. Thank you everybody for hanging out here with this live play-by-play for WWE Raw here, guys, with the play-by-play and reaction right here on Tim Reynolds Show, one of the most electrifying sports entertainment channels on YouTube today. It's Tim Reynolds Show. Now let's go. All right, guys, don't forget to check out my WWE show review that will be coming up live here in just about the next 10 minutes. We're going to get everything ready for you guys and get things started with that WWE show review. So don't forget to check us out, hit that like button, and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for all the love and support here, guys, throughout this live stream play-by-play. We'll see you guys coming up next with my WWE show review live here on Tim Reynolds Show for this episode here, 5/11/2026 in Knoxville, Tennessee, on Monday Night Raw. Peace out, everybody. Hope you enjoy the rest of your Monday night evening, and thank you for hanging out with us here tonight.